What's up, guys? This is Young Shot here, back today to give you guys another video. Now, this is going to be with the Philadelphia 76ers, and basically we're going to be talking about the rumors and the news about the 76ers, pretty much this whole Nerlens Noel situation, pretty much the improvement in Joel Embiid, the possibility of him being an all-star, and basically just the team in general and how they should build and what they should do. So we're gonna hop right into it. Before we get into that though, I wanted to say basically this is gonna be my first video after the 3-day delay. I know I've been posting out videos almost daily. Pretty much again join the Christmas spirit, and also the New Year's spirit as well. So thanks guys for sticking in it. Make sure to check out my other videos as well. The Portland Trailblazers video explain their record, the NFL playoff picture. I'm also going to do an NFL coaching, pretty much the coaching thing, basically all the hires and fires of the league so far, especially the firing of Rex Ryan and all the rest of them. So make sure to look out for that as well. Alright, so let's get into it. The 76ers have been, again, atrocious in terms of their record. Obviously, it's still a young rebuilding team. One of the key losses for them is Ben Simmons is gone. As soon as he got drafted, he got a broken toe or a broken foot, one of the two. Either which way, Ben Simmons is not playing so far. He's coming back around next year, around January. So in a couple of days, a few more weeks, he should be back and he should be playing. And the team wants him to run point guard. Again, he's a rookie. But then again, if you've seen his summer league highlights, this man can actually put on the floor and lead a team in terms of passing, in terms of playmaking. I like his game overall. And then also he's very quick with the ball, can actually get out and run. So you may got to see how he's going to traverse with Joel Embiid, who again, another rookie, who again with injuries and all that, just have been killing it so far. It's shown his whole game, basically. I mean, from his 3-point shooting to him attacking to the basket, his post moves, this man has a lot of potential. The thing as well is that the 76ers right now is currently beaten up. Right now they only have 9 players active, I believe. Gerald Henderson, again, I think Sergio Rodriguez went down. You got Dario Saric. Darius Hart is still my fault. This is a lot of people just went down. I can't barely tell you the roster, but it's a lot of people. There's only 9 active players on the roster right now. TJ McConnell being the only point guard out of the rotation so far. So it's going to be hard for the 76ers squad. Again, it's hard for them in general. They don't have a team. They don't have a good build to their team as of yet. So we're going to get into another thing, the head coaching. The head coaching is going to be a problem. Brent Brown, they saying he's a great rebuilder of teams. Basically, he'll help the youth process of the team. And Brian Colangelo, again, kick out Sam Hinkie to basically remodel the team again, make sure that they actually get something to jumpstart this team to actually play good. Now, another thing as well, Brent Brown has been sitting out Noel for a lot. Noel right now has a career average, again, his young career, still have a young career, but Noel only has about 7.8 minutes, and it's kind of crazy to think that a top first round pick, especially his caliber, the one that can play defense, the one that can actually get up and run the floor, and what you call it, very lean and athletic to pretty much shoot mid-range, because he's developed a mid-range jump shot. Has seen through highlights from when I was watching him. Pretty much like the man is developing his game almost each and every time, and I can see why he's getting frustrated not getting a lot of minutes. But then again, when you think about the Sixers process and what they did, and I can't believe I used the word process, but still, they picked up Embiid, Okafor, and Noel, knowing this situation was going to happen, knowing that they're gonna have to trade one of them, knowing that they're going to have to at least give up one of the 3 bigs to develop talent, to get more talent on the team. and it's kind of shocking to see that Noel or Okafor is still on this team right now, as they're trying to trade one of them to gain assets, and it looks like it's going to be Noel because, again, the low minutes, he hasn't been getting a lot of time to shine. Okafor, I've seen, has pretty much an offensive post. Everybody knows that, but I don't see him actually developing anything so far, and it's kind of frightening to see. Like, Okafor, yeah, he's a great standout in college as far as his offense, but he hasn't really improved in any other area to compensate with the team to at least have some effect on the team besides his post scoring. And I can see why, like, it's going to be hard for the Sixers. Now, I would prefer Noel playing the 5 over Jahlil Okafor again, and I didn't even see anything as far as the Sixers conversing Noel and Embiid and actually giving them a try, to see if they can play well together, except for a couple of games just recently. But then again, they haven't been really playing Noel with Embiid a lot to even say that. Now, I'll give you the side-by-side numbers later, but we're still going to talk about their future and what they should do first, and then I'll talk about any rumors that's coming by. Now, the Sixers, pretty much with Embiid having some good numbers so far, Joel Embiid's numbers has been really outstanding for a rookie, especially in the past 2 years, where all the rookies have been averaging around 15 or 16 points and really don't have much rebounding, much assist stats, or just in general. His blocking, got 2.4 blocks a game, 18.9 points, 7.3 rebounds, 1.9 assists, and shooting pretty much a 39% clip from the for the 3-point line, and also shooting 77% from the free throw. That's really good, considering his age, his talent level, and everything. And the the pick that he got picked at, pick number 3, many people felt like, well, it was a hit and miss because what if this injury wasn't going to work out, whether he was going to be a bust like Greg Oden or something. Like, Embiid has been playing really well for his frame. Again, he got a 7-foot, 250-pound frame. This man could put on the floor, shoot, and post up with the best of them. It's crazy that he's putting up the numbers that he's doing. He's only doing it in 25 minutes span, so that's really good for him. Offensive rating, defensive rating is pretty much on par of average based off the team. His efficiency is at 50%, which is really good. True shooting at 57%. And his usage is 35.8, which is really good for the team. Again, they don't use him that much due to bare minutes and due to all the rest, bearing the setback of his foot injury. But still, Joel Embiid has been playing really well. Now, as I was looking at the lineups, as I'm going to bring it up here, I could not find anything with Embiid and Noel together as far as the lineup, which is kind of shocking to say the least, because I would have thought the Sixers would probably experiment and see how good players play with each other, at least as far as Embiid and Noel, and as far as Embiid and Okafor. And what I've been seeing so far, as I pull up here now, that when Okafor is in the lineup, as far as his advanced stats go, that pretty much they suffer on defense and they don't gain no traction on offense. As you can see here, as I pulled this down, my fault guys, pretty much that right here, when Ilyasova is inserted into the lineup, even though they still have a 5-8 record and they still have more minutes, but Robert Covington, Joel Embiid, Gerald Henderson, Ilyasova, and Sergio Rodriguez, their offensive efficiency, which is not bad, 100.8, and the defensive rating is 97.1, and their net rating is 3.7, which is not bad, but still is not going to give you a lot of points. It's way more better than Okafor going on the floor, which is a 1-6 record, when they play 7 games together, again, Okafor being bearing any setbacks or injuries, and Sergio Rodriguez as well, they go 88.8 in offensive efficiency, which is just terrible. And the defensive rating goes to 122.3, and their net rating is 33.4. Just terrible numbers right there. I don't know what it is, but what really could help this team win, as far as Embiid and any other lineup. Now, the only best lineup, again, is the number one lineup, which they have here, which is pretty much Covington, Embiid, Henderson, Ilyasova, and Sergio Rodriguez. They have more space. Their offense produce more. And I see that Henderson, Covington, and Embiid can pretty much play tie in their guy. I don't know about Ilyasova and Rodriguez. Ilyasova is average, I feel. But it's going to be another challenge. Now, again, you still got Dario Saric still inserted into the lineup here as well. And their offensive rating is 90.5. And their defensive rating is 84.1. And their net rating is 6.4. So, again, we got to see what they can do. Hopefully, they can somehow implement Noel into the lineup and see what can happen there. I feel like they need to get rid of Okafor somewhat, or if they're going to keep Okafor, they're going to have to find somebody that can score from the 2 guard or pretty much any guard position. And just, yeah. So pretty much betting any things from the Sixers, basically the rumor reports. And definitely they've been making a lot of splashes again with Noel possibly getting talked about trades, Jahlil Okafor possibly getting talked about trades. The one thing that I want to point out is just basically Joel Embiid's play and how it's getting overshadowed by these rumors and how the Sixers could develop. Now the process has been playing really well, as I said, just basically looking at the stats. But one thing that I really would like to see him is get to the All-Star game. Again, he's just a rookie, but he's putting up phenomenal numbers for the rookie. Again, 18.3, which is really good for Eastern Center. That can possibly bring in more people to vote for him. Now, again, he's not going to probably get in. I don't know. But if anything that should boost his confidence or boost more of a chance of him getting in, he really wants a date with Rihanna. Maybe this could help. I don't know. So make sure you hashtag vote for Joel Embiid. But on another side note, let's just get away from that and go straight into Brett Brown and the frustration of coaching this team. Brett Brown been with this team ever since Sam Hinkie took the realms, and it's just been, again, every season has been a downfall season. Now, I'm not saying that it's on him. It's mostly because of the talent on the team is really, they have talent, but it's not too much talent, or it's not talent in the right places where they need it. And so when they bring in Brian Colangelo from the Raptors to basically help out, Brian Colangelo basically want to change everything around, not have more youth on the team, but pretty much bearing all the things that they should do. One of the things that they probably should do is basically look and see which pair fits perfectly with Embiid, either Okafor or Noel. Get that situated out the way. The deadline is in 1 more month. After pretty much, I'm counting today, New Year's Eve has pretty much going into 2017. I'm gonna count that as a month. Pretty much, they need approximately a month to basically get everything sorted out, see what they want, and see who they're gonna trade, and basically get that sorted out, and then wait until Ben Simmons' arrival, see how they play together, see anything they need to develop from there, and then build from right there, and just know what they want, know what they need coming into free agency or coming straight to the draft. Because again, they're gonna have another pick. They're gonna get another high pick most likely, so it's gonna be better off to see how the talent evaluates with Simmons, either Noel and Embiid or Okafor and Embiid, and then just the rest of the players that they still have. Even Dario Saric, you can still try to find him in certain lineups, or even just implement as a bench and give him as a bench scorer somehow. So it's always ways of benefiting this team, always ways of making this team better. And this team is not even bad. Robert Covington is a solid piece, I feel. Joe Henderson is a solid piece to the team, especially off the bench. You have people that can play. It's just now you have to find the right talent level and the right guys to implement these things. And also, you already have a star to make. You already have a potential star. You have possibly 3 potential stars that could work for you. You just gotta find a system. You gotta trust the process that Sam Hinkie, I guess, put in or implement it. And you just gotta hope and pray that this team with no injuries, no setbacks, can put up really good numbers and also be a force in the league in the coming years. Because I feel personally the Sixers team has potential to be one of the top teams in the East by come 4 years, maybe 3 years, maybe even a little bit too if they push the play the cards right, especially with Embiid, especially with Noah and Okafor, and especially with Ben Simmons and any other talent that they gather later on. So pretty much this is going to be the video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is Young Shot out, and I hope you guys have a happy New Year's, and I hope all your wishes come true going into next season or next New Year. And I'm out. Peace.